Right, good morning everyone. A bit of a different video for you here. I've been asked to do a video by my followers on YouTube about food prep and how I prep my food. Welcome to my kitchen. I hope it's tidy enough. I've been tidying it all morning. The way I work things out when I'm prepping food, so at the moment, whenever my diet changes or I make changes, I write everything down in my diary. So I've got 2 days here, training day and non-training day. Calories are always slightly dropped on a non-training day, no matter where I am with my training, because I'm not burning any calories on a non-training day. At the moment, I am week 1 into prep, so my calories have slightly dropped from what you saw from my grocery video. Calories are still fairly high. Some cardio has come in. It would be silly to drop calories too dramatically in the first week because my body's obviously used to eating a lot of food as I've been through my off season. I've already had meal 1. Meal 1 today was 4 large eggs, 3 bagels and 300 millilitres of orange juice. Meal 2 for me, which will be meal 3 today because I'm swapping things around, is my pre-workout meal. That's 150 grams cream of rice, a scoop of whey isolate protein and 2 tablespoonfuls of jam. I will be having that at the gym. I'll travel to the gym, I'll eat that, I'll unwind for an hour and then I'll train. Intra-workout, I'm having 10 grams EAA and I'm still having 60 grams HBCD, so 60 grams carbs intra-workout. So the meals you're going to see me prep is post-workout, a chicken meal, a steak meal, and then my pre-bed whey protein and carbs. So one of the meals you watch me prep is 170 grams of chicken breast. One thing to know is that all my food weights, when I talk about food weights, all the weights are pre-cooked. So the raw meat, obviously when you cook, it can slightly alter how heavy the food is. So now I'm just gonna chop up my steak. Again, I'm a massive fan of a steak when I go out. I like it to be cooked nicely, but when I am just food prepping, I'm not really bothered how it's cooked, how it goes in. I think when you're doing what I do and what other people do, food just becomes a byproduct of what your body needs. So I choose to cook daily. It is time consuming, but I prefer food being fresher. It depends on your life situation, I'm guessing. And then some foods, if I can, like at the gym, cream of rice in the microwave, I'll cook it as and when I'm ready for it. Again, like I just said, it's kind of a lifestyle. If you want to prep for 3 days, 4 days in advance, if you've got time to prep each meal just before you eat it, I'm sure that's the best way to do it. But I'll prep everything in the morning for the day and get through the food in the day. Gaz here keeps telling me to get a rice cooker. I've not quite got around to it yet, but I've been told it's a lot easier. There's 125 grams of rice going in here. I'll put some hot water in and I'll leave it in the pan. And also going in there, a tablespoonful of olive oil. So that's for fats. Well, that's cooking. Some greens. I've never really measured out greens, but it's flavouring as well. So the chicken and rice meal becomes chicken, rice and broccoli. So chicken's about done. I don't want to cook it too much because it'll go too dry, but I do want to make sure it's cooked. So the chicken's good to go. So I'll leave it sat in the pan for a minute while it turns off. Rice is still cooking. Broccoli I like to be quite soggy, so I'll stay on and then I'll just finish off this steak, which again, it just cooks easier diced up and then I know I've got the right amount. I'm not ever bothered about presentation, but I'll try and make it look nice for the sake of this video. Just checking the broccoli, so I like it nice and soft, and that's fine, so I'll turn that one off. And I'll just reiterate, I'm only trying to make this look nice. for this video, because normally people will tell you I just throw it in, but that does look quite nice. So the steak meal comes with a bagel, 30 grams of jam, 100 grams of cereal and milk. So I'm just going to put the cereal weighed out. I am well aware that these nice meals will be disappearing very soon, so I'm enjoying best I can while I can. At the moment, week one, it doesn't actually really feel like I'm on a diet, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I can't just drop food too quickly, so that wouldn't be very good for me. So 150 grams of my favourite crave. And then a bagel and jam. But again, as I start to get hungrier and my body's craving food, a jam bagel is quite a sweet little treat. So if I get much choice, something like this I'll keep in for as long as I can. Milk I've got at the gym, there's no point in me showing you pouring some milk. There is one muffin with that meal still, so I've gone from having 4 or 5 muffins a day to just one, but again, I aren't just taking out all the sugary food straight away, that's going to come week by week. With juice, which you saw in my grocery shopping video, cranberry juice and orange juice, I know 300 millilitres is this glass 3/4 full, so you don't need to see me pouring that out, I'll take them to work with me as well. So this is one meal. I've got 180 gram steak, I've got my 150 gram cereal, again I've got the milk at the gym, I've got my muffin and I've got my bagel and jam. So there's one meal there. As they start coming together, I'll keep showing you what they are. Meal 6 before I go to bed is 60 grams of carb powder, 2 scoops of whey. I've got quite a sensitive stomach, so with protein powders, there's only certain protein powders that I'm good with, and they're mainly isolates. It is again more expensive, but I'd rather have everything right. It's pre-bred, it'll go in a shaker with 400 ml of water, and with that at the moment I'm having 30 grams of peanut butter. So that rice is done. I think that is probably the nicest meal, the neatest meal I've ever prepped. It actually looks quite edible. So this meal, 120 grams of rice, there's a small bit of greens in there, and 170 grams of chicken. That goes with 3 cereal bars, and that'll go also, the olive oil's in there, and that'll go with 300 millilitres of cranberry juice as well. Just so everyone's got it clear, including myself, this is my training day. I'm training chest today, and this is my food prep for the day. I've had 4 eggs, 3 bagels and 300 millilitres of orange juice as meal 1. Meal 2 today will be this one. So chicken, rice, broccoli and Nutrient bars with 300 millilitres of cranberry juice. After that I will train, so I will be having cream of rice, 150 grams, 1 scoop of whey and 2 tablespoonfuls of jam. That is in the gym. I will travel to the gym and I will eat that before I train. Then also I'll be having my EAA and 60 grams of HBCD intra-workout. So there is carbs going in intra-workout. Don't really class it as a meal. Post-workout I'll be having my crumpets. I also have 40 grams of butter with that. Again, that is at the gym. I'll weigh out at the gym and put on my crumpets when they're cooked. 2 scoops of whey, and then also another 300 millilitres of orange juice. Okay, so there's another meal there. After that, I'm gonna have 180 grams of steak, 150 grams of cereals with a glass of milk, a bagel, 30 grams of jam, and then 1 muffin. And then meal 6 pre-bed, I will be having 30 grams of peanut butter, 2 scoops of whey protein, and 60 grams of HBCD carbs. Thanks for watching. That's my food for the day, and that's a regular training day. I do have non-training day food where my calories are slightly lower, and I also have high day food. I'm still having 2 high days at the moment as I'm starting prep. That's on Wednesday for chest and Saturday for quads, so I'll have more fuel in me for training those body parts. Next up, if you want to see me having a full day of eating food, which is never very pretty, especially with so many calories, then drop us a comment and I can do that, and I'll keep this content coming. Thank you.